Instagram. Yep, butt shot. Yeah, your food. You're working out. But what? No, I just don't agree with that. That's complete and utter BS. No. What do you do if your client wants to leave you for another trainer? Well, that's a tough question. A lot of trainers would say that you should let them go where they want to go. If they see something that they like, let them follow that and do that and make their own decision. I personally say that that's a bad idea for a lot of reasons. That client is your client. You probably worked pretty hard to get them, and you have probably put a lot of time and effort into them to build them where they are today. You've built a rapport with that person for, weeks, months, years. In some of the cases with my clients, I've had them for 18 years. There's a lot of life vested in that person. So if any of those people, any of my clients come to me and they're like, hey, I want to train with this client, you okay with that? I'm sorry, and I start giving you that whole thing, I will go all out in trying to keep them and retain them. Now, there are some special circumstances. I recently had a client that wanted to get into figure competition. I'm not that kind of trainer. I've never been in any kind of bodybuilding show or helped any kind of figure competitor or bodybuilder physique prep for any show like that, and they wanted to move to a local trainer that did that. I support that. It's not in my scope of practice. Go on to them, be free. I also had a client one time that was a power lifter. She was great, she was naturally gifted, and she wanted to move to another gym that specialized in just powerlifting. That's what they do there, very Spartan-esque atmosphere, and they do powerlifting. That's their thing, and I'm all about that because I can only get her so far. But for the most part, if someone comes to me and they want to leave me for someone else, am I going to guilt them into it and staying with me? No, but I am going to warn them of the potential downfalls and hazards that can go along with them opening themselves up to someone else. Now, one thing about it is that anytime that has happened, most of the time those people come back to me because I pride myself in taking care of my clients and going the extra mile to that, and I don't lose a lot of people. I've had great retention over the years. But if someone voices concern to go somewhere, you need to look inside for why they're doing that. A lot of times it's not just that that other trainer has a great workout or they look better or something like that, which is a lot of times the case. People make their decisions based off what other trainers look like, which is kind of weird, but whatever. A lot of times they're doing it because there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you as a trainer. There's something wrong something that you're doing. Either you stink, you're eating chips in front of them, your workout sucks, you're not programming them, you're negative during the session, you're late. There's a lot of things that can be factored into that to make working out with you hard, and they don't feel like they're getting the same thing that person could offer. Maybe they look down the floor while you're training them and y'all are just doing some very non-fun things or things that aren't getting them their goals, and they see this other trainer just absolutely killing it and having a great time with his clients, and he's professional and he's turning them out, and they don't feel like they're getting that from you. You need to look inward and figure out what that is. Find out what that person wants. Do what it takes to keep them. If they voice to you that, I just feel like we could be working out harder, I could feel like I could be getting better goals, reach my goals faster, then you need to help them also realize what that means. What does that mean? You want a harder workout. Ask them some tough questions to get to that point and keep them with you. Have a get real session. Absolutely do not just let them go. Just say, oh yeah, that's a great decision. Go off over there and do some burpees with her or him and have fun. No, that's your client and you fight for them. You don't let them go. You worked hard for them and they pay you. And that's what it's all about. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about taking care of my clients and everything. This is a career. This ain't no game. You're here to make money and you're here to make a living, and this is your career, this is your profession, and it needs to be treated that way, and that client is yours. Don't let them go. So, thanks for listening, guys.